Hello everyone, my name is Kelvin Musendeka. Today I just want to share with you on one of the most common conditions known as hypertension. So hypertension, we define it as a sustained high blood pressure having the systolic pressure of 140 and the diastolic pressure of 90. So hypertension can be, there are two types of hypertension. We have essential hypertension, also known as primary hypertension, and secondary hypertension, which occurs due to underlying conditions such as adrenal diseases and heart diseases. And primary hypertension, the cause is not known, but it's mostly learned in families. It commonly learns in families. Therefore, let's look on factors which can, before we look on factors, hypertension can also be classified as malignant or benign. Benign hypertension is a type of hypertension without symptoms or signs of increased blood pressure. Malignant hypertension is a type of hypertension whereby a patient can feel the symptoms or the signs of increased blood pressure. So hypertension is directly proportional to the product of cardiac output and peripheral vascular resistance, and can originate from four atomic sites such as postcapillary venues, the kidney, and the heart. Let's look on the factors that can trigger high blood pressure. Obesity is one of the factors. Stress, increased sodium intake, eating too much food rich in sodium. Stress is one of the factors. Increased age is one of the factors, and taking too much food rich in cholesterol, which can lead to the blockages of an artery or other blood vessels, which can result to an increase, which can give the heart stress and trigger the increase in blood pressure. So let's look on the on how the body regulates blood pressure itself. So the body consists of of receptors, sympathetic effects, and the RAS. So receptors, sympathetic effects, and RAS. These other things are ion channels, such as calcium channels and sodium channels. Now let's look on how the body regulates high blood pressure itself. Let's look on how the body regulates high blood pressure itself. So the body consists of receptors, as I said earlier, such as beta receptors, alpha receptors, carotid receptors, histamine receptors, and many more. So receptors, I'll start with the carotid baroreceptors. So carotid baroreceptors, they are located in the blood vessels, and they are stimulated if there is a stretch on the blood vessel, or due to the decrease in blood pressure or decrease in blood volume. This can trigger the stimulation of carotid baroreceptors. So carotid baroreceptors, in the situation whereby the blood pressure is too high, the carotid baroreceptors will send more inhibitory impulses via the sympathetic effect to the vasomotor center, which is the medulla oblongata. More inhibitory impulses, which will result to a decrease in secretion of norepinephrine. So decrease in secretion of norepinephrine results to vasodilation of the blood vessels, which result to the decrease in the blood pressure. If there is a decrease in the blood pressure, the carotid baroreceptors will send fewer inhibitory impulses to the vasomotor center, which will result to the more secretion of norepinephrine, which results to an increase in the blood pressure. Away from carotid baroreceptors, I've talked about the carotid baroreceptors sympathetic effect. Now let's look on the renin, angiotensin, aldosterone system. So the liver produces, the liver produces angiotensinogen, a protein which is essential for regulating the blood pressure. So the liver produces angiotensinogen, and in the situation whereby the blood pressure is too low in the kidney consists of the blood vessels which have receptors which senses and send the impulse via the sympathetic effect to the vasomotor center, which results to the secretion of renin. So when renin is secreted and meet with angiotensinogen, which is produced from the liver, renin, when it meets with angiotensinogen 1 is formed. And when angiotensinogen 1 is formed, angiotensin 1 is formed. When angiotensin 1 is formed, angiotensin 1 is converted by angiotensin converting enzyme to angiotensin 2. So when angiotensin 2 is formed, it causes the secretion of more norepinephrine, or in other words, it increases the sympathetic effect. More epinephrine will be secreted or stimulated. More sympathetic effect will be stimulated. Then there will be more aldosterone hormone is secreted. More aldosterone hormone is secreted. So this increase in secretion of aldosterone hormone result more absorption of water back to the secretion system, and more secretion of norepinephrine results to vasoconstriction, which results to an increase in blood pressure. Thank you very much. My name is Kelvin Sendeka. I just wanted to share with you on hypertension. Thank you very much. May God bless you.